Okie dokie. To be honest, I actually watched Don't Breathe 2 before the first one, which is really not the best way to experience the series. Before you blame me, the movie was just not on my radar. It turned out my friends were going to go watch it, and who am I to turn down a good time? Early warning, we will be going into spoilers. If you care enough about the story, I have to ask, why? If you care enough, go watch it and come back. If not, we'll keep going. In the order of viewing, Don't Breathe 2 is about our blind war veteran from the first movie. This time around, he somehow managed to attain a small child who is soon kidnapped so that we have another reason for him to hunt some more people. Looking at our new bad guys, the Kidnappers. In all honesty, they are very hard to take seriously. They feel like an unintentional gag most of the time. Like with the first scene, the big bad is meeting the kid in a public bathroom. He acts very creepy, you get kid touching vibes very early, and in a later scene they show he's part of an organ trafficking gang. So either way, the kid's just not in for a good time. However, one of the twists is that the guy is actually the kid's father. They got separated in a house fire because our blind guy picked her up and decided to look after her. Going back to the first scene, I need to ask, there had to be a better way to do this family reunion, right? You couldn't come up with a better plan to gain her trust besides killing her adopted family and kidnapping her? He never turns off his bad guy persona either, acting threatening 24/7 even when he's alone with his daughter. It's really disorienting watching him. The mother, she's no better either. She decides to get on the kid's good side by sitting in the shadows ominously singing a song the kid remembers from her childhood. Look, I'm all for atmosphere and cinematography, but let her know that mommy is here before raising unneeded tension. Then we get to the other twist. We're led to believe they're after the kid's organs, but turns out they actually just really miss their daughter. Which no one believes because they actually do want her organs to save her mother from blood poisoning, which while being very predictable, is also biologically confusing. Excuse me if my medical knowledge isn't up to scratch, but there must be an issue transferring organs from a child to a full-grown adult, right? And the whole poison blood thing, I'm not sure if swapping out their hearts will do much in the grand scheme of things. The reason they're also trying to save the mother is that she's the only one that knows the recipe for the drug they're selling, which is just a bad business model. You gotta have at least 2 people that know the Krabby Patty secret formula. Our blind guy is an odd watch as well. No one really cares about him as a protagonist, and after watching the first movie, no one wanted him to be a protagonist. We just want to see him utter his catchphrase, "Now you'll see what I see," and stab a bitch. The absurd switch from unstoppable force to struggling hero is apparent even without having the prior knowledge I should have had from the first movie. There's also so many opportunities for him to be shot and taken out of commission, but no one ever fires their gun when they have a clear shot because of his plot armor. It worked in the first movie when the robbers had never used a gun before, but when these people have shown no hesitation to kill before, watching them fail to kill him over and over just doesn't make sense. A clear example of this is the first scene in the trailer, where the blind man is just on the ground, seemingly dead after they sent a guy before. We have about 5 people, all armed and ready to shoot, and instead of questioning how suspicious this all is, they just walk up to him. They don't even doubt the fact that this is the only body they can find in this empty room. Like, where did the first guy go? The one they sent to kill him? Did he win? If so, why has he not come back to report? Did they take each other out? If so, where the fuck is his body? They have guns, they don't need to get close to check if he's dead. Second rule of Zombieland, double tap, make sure he's dead. Of course they don't do that, they all get shot, and the blind guy just continues on to do some more bullshit. It's scenes like this that just bog down the entire movie. I just want to watch this one-man army echolocate his next victim, but the story and writing just bring down the whole experience and take you out of it. To wrap back to the first one, I actually don't have that much to say about it. I may have ruined any enjoyment I could have gotten by watching the second one first. It's definitely a better thriller, but it still feels very average. You get glimpses of the silliness that stand out in the second movie, like the whole turkey bastard plot twist that was only put in because they realized, ah shit, our main characters are fucking assholes. And I felt like the second dude should have died so many times but kept sticking around so the girl wasn't kept as an incubator. I also feel like the blind guy should have definitely been able to hear the robbers rustling around a bit more than they did. They try and be quiet, but they still make too much noise for the blind guy to just be able to brush off as a creaky house. To be perfectly honest, the fact that I was able to laugh about how bad the second one is actually made it much more enjoyable than the first. The concept is interesting, but the execution just doesn't quite do it for me. I'd rather just watch the other Don't Make a Sound movie duo that pulls off this idea much better than Don't Breathe. Go watch A Quiet Place if you haven't. The movie has amazing atmosphere. That does it for this video. Thanks for watching. Let me know your opinions in the comments below. Watch some more videos if you enjoyed. And I hope you have a good day.